Okay. Hey, y'all. So, I just saw a video from Sassy T. She uploaded a video from another blogger, I'm assuming, that was doing like a interview conversation type thing. And the lady was being interviewed by this guy. And they brought on I don't know what you would call her, because she said that she's not practicing law. She went to law school, however, she's not a lawyer, and she's not working in the legal field. I have no idea. However, the woman who was doing the initial interview stated that she spoke to someone in the legal field that is practicing law, that is a lawyer, who lives very closely to Huntsville. And she's a friend of hers, and she had her to do some research on what happened with Martel and Arionne. And the conclusion was that they weren't arrested, they did not get booked. Instead, they received a citation, a ticket for a noise violation. And being that I live in Alabama, I'm not from Alabama, but I've been here for about 6-7 years, probably about 7 years, close to 8 years now. Just last year, I got into an altercation with a woman about my son, and the police were called, and I received a citation as well. They took me down to the jailhouse. They wrote me a citation. No fingerprints, no mugshot, no nothing. It was alleged that I was the aggressor in the situation, and for that I did receive a ticket, a citation for a noise violation. So I very well believe that that's true. It was just something about the live that Martel and Arionne did. It was calculated. It was like premeditated. It was planned. And Arionne just didn't seem herself. You know, she was kind of out of it, and it just didn't seem. It didn't seem genuine. Like it just didn't seem real. Something was so off about that live, and the fact that they even got on live together to explain that or to try to defend it was baffling to me, because like I said in my previous video about them, there has been so many rumors put out about these two that would have caused for them to go on live together. Specifically, the rumor that was put out about her daughter. There's no way that should have been avoided. However, when it comes down to him being accused of DV or, harming Arionne, that she would be willing to get on a live to defend him in that case, but not say a word, not have him to get up to defend her child, not have him to come along to help her clear her name and her child's name. That was just so, it was crazy to me that they would take their time out to do that live for something that he was alleged, he was the monster, you can say, the villain, and the allegations with her daughter as well. But they didn't take the time out to get on the live together then. So what makes this so much worse? This is nothing compared to what was said about her daughter. And that's why I believed, I was like, yeah, something had to happen. Something had to happen. And there was a question about my last video about those two. And they were like, what is this video talking about? Baby, I don't know if you just missed everything that was going on with them. But that last video that I posted about those two was specifically speaking on how lucky Martel is that he did not get arrested. But and the reaction, like if that was to be true, the reaction from the people was not it wasn't good towards him at all. In that video, I was speaking on how people really believed that he did that, and how it seemed like everybody was happy, like that it was almost the end of Martel hope. So I made that video just to say, like, just look how things can turn around for you in a blink of an eye. If that were to be true, people would have been pushing for him to be ended. People would have been pushing for him to be done. And I'm not sure if that wasn't made clear. I thought I was very clear, because sometimes I tend to ramble. If I get to talking about one thing, I'll just go from subject to subject, topic to topic, because it's so many things that I've experienced in life, or I've witnessed in my life with other people, that I can relate to a lot of different subjects. So if that video wasn't clear, I apologize. I'll try my best to do better going forward. But that was the whole point of that video. Now back to this one, because I do go off on tangents. But back to this one, I highly believe, like, I very much so believe the video Sassy T posted, and them receiving a ticket or a citation for a noise violation. There's no way that I can believe that those people were just in their bed the whole night, nothing happened. Every time an episode pop up or a new season pop up airs, Arionne flips it. She loses everything. Like, her mind is just gone. This show is a tough spot for her, because she can't get on there, because she can't tell her story. But what she failed to realize is, baby, we've heard your story. We know your story. A lot of us has lived your story. There's nothing to tell. There's nothing to tell about a woman that had an affair with the married man, fell in love, harassed his wife, got pregnant, got talked about, got dumped, and the man just moved on. There's nothing else. There's nothing more to that story. I don't care how many roses he bought you. I don't care how many times he came to your door crying. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about the lies he told you about his wife, because whatever he said about her couldn't have been true. The fact that he remained in that marriage. He had yet 2 children while you were dealing with him with his wife. And once she left him, he lost his damn mind. He just can't get over that woman. So there's nothing more to her story that she needs to tell. And what she needs to realize is that she has her own platform. She gets plenty of views on her lives, her videos. That the interview she did with Tasha K could have did it for her. Baby, if you didn't tell your story then and get everything out then that you needed to get out, then that was on you. And she could have taken that interview that she did with Tasha K, and she really could have used it to her advantage. That video had so many views, it's ridiculous. It could have done it for her if she would have used that platform properly, but she didn't. So whose fault is that? These are lessons to be learned. And we can take a page out of Arionne Curry's book on what not to do when trying to be a side chick. Because let's face it, they're gonna be here. They ain't going nowhere. Ain't nothing gonna change. We just have to sit back and just play. If you're gonna do that, just sit back, play your role. Play your role smart. Stop falling in love with people's husbands. Stop having children by married men. And stop expecting these men to respect you, to want you, to want to be with you, to care for you. It never works out that way. Until the next one, y'all, be easy. Bye.